morning. Wanted to talk a little bit this morning about something that exists. It's called a targeted individual. Some people may say, oh, that's not being in your heart, and that's being in victim and other things. No, it's a real thing. And living in your heart and being a good person and other things, and constantly being attacked for that, not just by people, but by corporations, energies, the technologies that exist. They're trying to stop anybody that's being light from being light, trying to beat them down or steal the energy that they're carrying so that the ascension process doesn't happen. And very soon all this stuff is going to come out, but you're going to be like just disgusted by the level of technologies, the level of stuff that's in our food, water, in our music, in everything. Not just news, not just like everything. Everything is contaminated in some way. And then there's other stuff that's going on too. They insert non-player character type people that have given up their souls and their bodies just being driven by entities or artificial intelligence, and they place around you. They're like a handler. The movie Matrix talks about these things, and it's bad because I've got a handler upstairs. I've been fighting and talked about it about somebody that just bangs and crashes and booms and everything on the floor all day long for no real reason, and they walk on their heels, and it's a woman that barely weighs 110 pounds, but she crashes and booms so loud she sounds like she's a 300-pound woman. It feels like a sledgehammer banging on the roof. And I'm working to get out of that situation, but it was there. It steals my calm. It frustrates me every day. It makes me question myself, blah, blah, blah. I can look at that as, yes, a positive in some ways, as it's making me move forward and other things. But there's an agreement with darkness, of frustration, of other things that we pull these things into our life to grow from, etc. But there's also stuff that's just doing it all the time. It's just constantly barraging us. For example, I just made a post today for no known reason. The storage unit that I have to put all my stuff in because I can't afford a home anymore has went up by 31% from $545 to $700. This is a storage unit we're talking about, a big metal box. Do you think their costs have increased, their whatever? And 31% isn't anywhere near inflation. But it basically tears at me, tears at my safety, tears at the money that I have so that I can pay my bills. It just increasing costs of everything, gasoline, of other things. These are all targeting us and trying to squash us so that a collapse of the economy, of our money, of other things swallowing us in debt. And it's designed at so many different levels for a bunch of really rich people, cabal type people, to take over the world. But there's a light side to it as well. I'm not afraid of it or whatever. This is things that have to happen, and in the collapse they're actually going to lose control and things are going to fall apart for them. But in the meantime, we are left in a struggle mode. We have to pay those bills. The phone rings and people want money and all this kind of stuff, just constantly targeting us and pulling at our ability to be light, our ability to be positive. It's wanting to pull us down so that our vibration drops so low that they can take over us. They can steal all our energy, and we're just in despair. We're in frustration. And it's a battle that I deal with every day. And I know a shitload of light workers right now that are feeling the same. So if you're feeling targeted, if you're feeling like things don't work out, if you're feeling like, fuck, I've tried everything, there are energies and programs and software and artificial intelligence and other things that are all designed to do that to you. So if you're somehow smiling, like I am, you're beating the system. You're still living. You're breathing it off. You're letting it go. You're moving forward, but you're also making declarations in your reality. So in the post I just put before this about the increase in my rental unit, I said, I will not stand for this. This is the collapse of of humanity. This is disgusting to watch this all happen. And if enough of us band together over time, I'm not talking about making a big fight, but there will be a way where we can report these people for being profiteers, etc., and they will get punished. Because this is not anything to do with service. This is everything to do with slavery, forcing people to give up their contents of their storage units so they can sell it off and make money, and just corrupting people. But that happens all over the place. It's falling apart in everything that I see. I talked about my service experience yesterday, and it came out positive because I stood up for myself, but they just wanted me to wait around and pay for it at the same time. It was disgusting to see. But if we can call it into the light, we can talk about it, we can see these technologies, we can start to talk to each other and say, hey, I'm feeling the same thing. Fuck, nothing works out anymore. What the hell is going on? No matter how hard I manifest, no matter how hard I try, no matter how hard I smile, there's somebody that wants me to die, is what it feels like. And I hear them. Those are little wounded children that just want the whole sandbox to themselves. They don't want anybody to be light. They want to justify all their greed and all this kind of stuff, not feel bad about it, not to be called into the light about it, because that's how they got this way. That's how it continues. So to smile and say, yes, I've been targeted many, many times. I think my entire life, I don't think anything that I wanted could be successful without some twist to make it dark. Relationship stuff is like disgustingly putrid lately, and I don't know what to do with it. I made an agreement with a woman to have a relationship the other day, and something was really squishy about it, so we had a really hard conversation. It was the hardest conversation I think I've ever had in my life, just about asking what she wants and what my triggers are and what her triggers are. And it came to the end that the only way that I could be in her life is to her to have any boundaries she wanted, unstated or not, and I could have none myself. And I was just like, what the fuck? I had to walk away. I had to step away in a loving way. I just can't live like that, I said. And I said, that's not going to work for me. Have a great day. But what was going on? What wound? What pain? What suffering? What bullshit would make a person, force a person to be absolutely compliant so they felt safe? I can't live in that world anymore. I can't be the blame. She said it wasn't true, but I can't be the blame for everything that happened from every other man that happened to her. I can't sit there and be a sheep or be a whipped puppy in her pain and in her suffering. I can come there, I can hold space for it, I can have a discussion about it, but if it means I gotta lay down and lose myself, impossible. So where are you being targeted? Put something down below and tell other people. Let's get all this shit into the light, and so it can't continue to happen. So that people can say, holy shit, look at that. Look at the technologies. There's technologies like HARP and artificial intelligence. We all know Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Google is all twisted around. They're doing it. And it's insane. So let's rise above. Let's get this sorted out, and let's call it into the light so it can't continue anymore. Because I'm fed up. I don't know about you. And thank you, Amanda. It sounds like my day yesterday with this last judgment I have left on me. I contacted them many months ago. They contact me back many, many months later, accepting my offer. Fools, I don't have it now. Yeah, I feel it. It's a game. It's just like, whack you. The rules all apply to them. We get no rules. We are the sheep. We are the cattle. We are the ones that are going to comply. Fuck them. Fuck them. This is done. I stand in my power. I choose no more. This is going to stop. Because this can't continue. There will be no humanity. There will be no planet left if I don't make a stand. And I'm not going to fight it. I'm no fucking victim, but I'm standing in my power right here and right now. I'm calling it out into the light and saying no fucking more. No more targeting of people against their will. I choose to not permit this anymore. Declare that with me. I choose to stand in the light. I choose to call into integrity everything that's going on. I choose to call forward the laws of karma to crash these people in what they've done. It's bullshit. So If it's happening to you, know that it's happening to other people. Know that it's been allowed and accepted because we didn't know we had any other choice. But we do. No more. I declare right now, no more targeting of me, no more fucking handlers, no more fucking technology around me, no nothing. I stand in sovereignty with a shield and a bubble around me that protects me from all these energies. And if anybody shows up, they will be bound and skewered and destroyed, just like they're trying to do to me. Because I have that power. I'm part of God. So, yeah, I'm reading it, Amanda, you're a single mom, blah, blah, blah. It's just like no conscience, no nothing. It's just like, fucking give it to me. You owe me. You screwed up. You're bad. You're done. You did something. It is removed from our reality right here and right now. And please declare that. Please do not suffer. Please do not go into despair. This is fucked as far as I'm concerned. Yes, we chose to play in it. Yes, we chose to have the experience. Yes, we're learning from it. But the learning at the end is no fucking more. Simple as that. And I love that. And I can declare that, and then we can move forward. So say the same for you if you choose. If you don't, then sit in a little more and you'll get crushed down a little more, and eventually you'll make a choice. We do not have to live with this. We never agreed. They change the rules every day. They change the fine print. They change everything. There's nobody overwatching them. They've got away with murder for a long, long time. No more. We're done. We're done. I call in the law, the divine law, the law, the unconditional law, the law that honors, what do they call it? Common law. The law of the light, the law of God, the law of honoring people and respect and balance and freedom. Because I'm fucking fed up. So I love you all. I love that I'm passionate about this, and let's get this done. You have a great day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the hearts, Amanda. I wish you well. You have a great day. Talk to you soon.